Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head.
Substitution on the court.
1-2-4-8.
19 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
UNT. Going to school tomorrow.
And here is Strus. $11 points last game. Pass to Martin. 3 seconds left, and finished off by Martin.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And the Celtics, guys, what jumps out to you?
If you think we don't get a snow day, go to controller settings.
On the defensive end, they forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Butler out there with Martin. Then it's Yurtseven. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Hero in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg up and down the Celtics.
Oh wow, I honestly don't think our Lord and Savior
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And Miami making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, DA.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Strus. Nailed from three-point land. Strus has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Miami. Smart against Lowry. Smart kicks to MP. Clock at 6. Back to Smart. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Sinks the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Pass to Strus. Heat moving the ball around. And a wide open look for Hero. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP up top. He's covered by Hero. And finished off by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Here's Hero. Gallinari with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Defended by Strus. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Hero. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Al Horford, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Jason Tatum comes in for Gallinari. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Derek White subbed in for Smart. Kicks it out to MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but he won a college championship and had nothing left to prove.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season. Coming up short.
Lowry's shot is good.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find an open man.
Tatum passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Passes it to Strus. White against Lowry. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's MP. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Strus. He's covered by Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jaylen Brown. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
First one falls for him. And the Heat with some changes. So it's Boston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball.
Miami Heat, 37. The Celtics, 48.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
Substitution
for Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Love. And Hero subbed in for Victor Oladipo. And some changes here for the Celtics. Here's MP. Bank shot. No good. The Heat trail by 18.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Celtics.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
On the floor for Boston, they've got MP. Muscala is out there with Griffin. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Pritchard passes to Griffin. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Hero. And the rejection by MP. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Lets it go from deep. Miami with a new 14. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
You have to run Robinson off his shots or he will light you up.
Here's Pritchard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Foul. Shooting for Boston, Peyton Pritchard.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Boston easily. Grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us.
What up, Ash? Press?
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone.
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me? Ash, not one chair? What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay. That just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make...
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection.
I understand where that view comes from, but I don't share it.
And why's that?
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you.
You know, I'm gonna say this as calmly as possible.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation.
Well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team Do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say.
Both teams changing it up here. On the floor for Boston, we've got Marcus Smart. MP is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Grant Williams, and it's Brogdon in at the 2. Outside for Fultz. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Fultz has got 11 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
MP outside, down low. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by MP. He has 6.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Anthony outside. Pass to Isaac. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Isaac's got his 2nd basket of the night.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Brogdon, the pass to MP. It's hauled in by Isaac. To the middle. Out to Anthony. From 6 feet away. Oh, MP with a block. From deep 3-point range. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Orlando with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's...
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Great to have you with us. 2nd quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic. Filling out the wings, it'll be Suggs and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. And it's Anthony in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the 2nd quarter for the Magic. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair can coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Carter, the pass to Anthony. Over Williams. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And he might not be the biggest guy on the court. And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. More 2K action.
The Celtics, 51.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Making a switch here. MP's check.
For the Celtics, Jaylen Brown, shooting 1.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. MP is out there with Derek White. And it's Brown in at the 3. Suggs, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
You know, versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Fultz, good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's MP, guarded closely. White on the wing, pounded by Fultz. Here's Williams, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Banchero from the arc. Offensive rebound. Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
To the paint. Here's Williams, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Wagner. Here's Suggs. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Suggs has got 5.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
MP outside. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. MP shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Banchero. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, the tight handles of Banchero. That's why many are excited to watch him play here at the next level.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Brown finds MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's gotten his second bucket on the night. And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there. Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Pass to Williams. Out to the right wing. And here's MP. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. From deep. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Anthony. Second chance effort. And it's MP with a rebound.
Oh, come on. Those are the looks you can't mess up. From this close inside, you gotta get the job done.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Magic out in front, up by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
It's the final quarter. Let me hear you make some noise.
Making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Bol. Wagner comes in for Isaac. And Suggs is subbed in for Anthony. And that one misses. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
And the shot's good.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Fultz. So the Magic win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching.
MP, what's up, bro?
T-Mac, man. All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
And I needed to talk to someone.
Josh, welcome to NBA 2K TV.
Congratulations on being here in Utah.
I'm excited being at NBA All-Star Weekend for the Rising Star game. Hope this ups my 2K rating. In 2K, you need to be able to, shoot the ball or dunk the ball, and my guy, that's not really his forte.
Oh,
so,
man.
Yeah, it's not
okay.
great in 2K for me.
We'll have to at Ronnie 2K on this interview.
Yeah.
And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time.
Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for Green. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Zach LaVine. On the floor for Boston, Marcus Smart is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Mike Muscala. Then there's Colin Howard. And it's MP in at the small forward. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
That free throw, no good.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
He hits the second from the line. And doors with Tatum and Brown, if they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Smart kicks to MP. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Chicago leading by 3. Caruso, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
MP outside. Back to Brogdon, taken away by Williams. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes to Drummond. Caruso with the ball. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Smart passes to MP. Three-pointer. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please give a big round of applause.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
The wing set for him, LaVine and DeRozan. Green is out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And they pick up 2. DeRozan's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago.
Well, DeMar DeRozan excels at finding space to score from the mid-range, whether it's coming off a screen or if he has to breaking down a defender, he'll get to that spot.
Kicks it out to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
And here's MP for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the rim.
You know, typically when you go that hard to the rack, you can make a living at the charity stripe, and that's exactly what happened.
Here's Vucevic. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal
Let's
foul.
remember, we're talking about a fundamentally sound player. Nikola Vucevic gifted at fooling defenders with that pump fake.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. So it's Boston going into the break with a 10-point lead. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from
40. The Celtics 50.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good fit.
Celtic substitution number 4.
On the wing, Brown. This one for 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 16. They get it back. Here's Green. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And both free throws good for Green. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role. What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
On the wing, Brown. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Jaylen Brown.
Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Derek Jones comes in for Javonte Green. Williams, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, and then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach. Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Endorse this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Celtics have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
And there's the pass to Levine. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
You have to have an appreciation for Malcolm Brogdon's willingness to draw contact. This guy's got a big body and great concentration.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Levine. And a change for the Celtics. Tatum's checked in.
What you love about Malcolm Brogdon is his consistency. This guy not gifted with incredible athleticism, but he's a knockdown shooter. He competes on the defensive end, one of the smartest players between the lines of an NBA basketball floor.
Here's Horford. A fadeaway J off the mark.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the two. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing.
Substitution switch here.
At the line for Chicago, DeMar DeRozan. At the line for one,
that's good from DeMar DeRozan.
A leader in the locker room. DeRozan with a chance in a huge spot.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're ahead by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Chicago
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Derek White, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Derek White has a reputation for being rock solid. You'd like that to show up right here with a big free throw at stake.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win.
End of the game.
A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure.
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does. But I got a lot of people in my ear telling me I gotta do other stuff.
And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Greg.
And it's so much fun.
Substitution ends up going with a new group. On the court for the Cavaliers, we've got Jared Allen, Donovan Mitchell out there with Raul Neto. Then there's Cedi Osman, and it's Wade in at the four-man position. Outside for Brogdon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative score in close.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
There's 42 seconds left in the first. Allen, and he converts the layup. Allen's got his third basket on the night right there. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. MP outside. There's the triple. Nails it from three. The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans had their eyes set on Shep Owens.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term.
From deep, Mitchell. Williams grabs the board. MP outside. Brogdon finds MP. Can't nail the jumper. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Celtics out in front, leading by 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break.
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. Isaac Okoro is out there with Cedi Osman, and it's Mobley in at the 5. Garland against MP. Clock at 6. Pass to Osman. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. Osman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
MP, the pass to Brown. Kicks it out to MP. The 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
LeVert up top, defended by Brown. They grab their own miss. And the shot goes down.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
And here's MP. 9 points in the game. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
A strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston. Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. And both free throws good for MP. And the endorsement deals keep coming in for MP. Latest news is he'll be the face of Mobil 1 for their next marketing push.
And that's a smart move by Mobil 1. They can see that MP's stock is starting to take off, and they got in early.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Okoro. Now here's LeVert. Mobley outside. Here's Okoro, hounded by Tatum. With his first shot attempt. That one a little long. Boston has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. And he gets it to go. MP's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Garland against MP.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Osman. He's covered by Gallinari. To the inside. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And so it's Boston with it. The Celtics have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. From deep, MP. The Cavaliers pull it in. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Here's LeVert. They get it back. It's blocked. Now the Celtics on the move. MP left side. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid. And a big question mark for MP that he'll have to answer this year. Can his skills translate into NBA success?
Yeah, he was a great college player. Nobody is arguing that. But many wonder if he'll be able to handle the physical side of the NBA. Hard to say just yet, but we'll find out soon enough.
Cleveland calls timeout. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Wade comes in for Osman. Mitchell's checked in for LeVert. And Neto is subbed in for Darius Garland. That one falls.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted.
And so it's Boston. With a 9-point
with the score. The Celtics 42. The Cavaliers 33.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of making a switch here. MP's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. LeVert's checked in for Okoro. And the free throw, no good. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Oh, my goodness! Did you see that? Bring it on the hammer.
Well, that's how you finish.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford. On display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Brown against LeVert. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Allen. And another miss by Cleveland.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they've needed to take some aggressive stuff, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for White.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Brogdon. The Celtics have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far this third quarter. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for the Celtics, number 4. At the line.
That one misses. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you, going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA. If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Outside Tatum. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And that one drops for him. Tatum's got 8.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Back to LeVert. Mobley down low. He's against Horford. Mobley, right side. Unable to get that one. And Boston going the other way now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Tatum, shot is good.
How about the balance from Tatum? Absorbing the contact. It just doesn't matter. He takes it like a champ.
LeVert outside. Pass to Okoro. Now Mobley. Here's Wade. Shoots over Tatum. Wade misses. MP with it. Inside. Horford passes to Brogdon. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Substitution on the court.
Here's MP. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break Cleveland. On the court right now for Cleveland. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5.
Good for a couple of those per game. Garland silky from 3.
And here's MP from outside. Pure from 3-point range. MP's got 27 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through through their social media channels, and it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. The three from Okoro knocks down the long J.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
From deep, MP. Mobley grabs the board.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Outside Mitchell. And it's MP with a rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
The three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Mitchell with the ball, picked up by Gallinari. Good.
What a creative finish by Mitchell. You need the floater as a top scoring guard.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
MP outside. From deep. He buries it from three. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Mitchell misses.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
A deep three from MP, and the Celtics another three.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
A deep three from MP. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Back to Garland. Here's Okoro. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Danilo Gallinari.
First team foul.
And he makes a first. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Lopez, he's checked in for Allen. Stevens comes in for Evan Mobley. Green's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Windler in for Garland. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Windler. They get the rebound.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. A deep three from MP. So we see the Celtics taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Great win and a stellar performance from you tonight. Are you in?
Yeah, we didn't want to give this game away, so I took it upon myself to make sure we didn't. At this point, there are no excuses. It's time to put up or shut up, and there are no moral victories in this league.
And you got the win tonight in large part because of your scoring. What did you see in the defense tonight that really made you salivate?
Yeah, they were guarding me one-on-one for the most part of the game. That's a joke. Maybe they haven't heard yet, but they better send two and hope that works.
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't phrase it like that, Nate. A PR offensive to win over the hearts and mind of the city. It makes it sound like I'm...
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate in PR initiatives by the team.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think it sounds like a really cool idea, and I'm wondering if you can talk about maybe some of the things you might be doing or some of the things you might be looking forward to.
Hey, I'd just like to clear something up really quickly.